This is the how-to for the MevaLite crane hook. To attach the MevaLite crane hook, open the safety lever as far as possible. Then move the crane hook over the panel profile until the hook of the crane hook engages completely into the groove of the panel. Then push the safety lever forward, locking the crane hook down and into place. New hooks will typically be a little bit stiff on the panels, but used hooks will have a little bit of play when connected to the panels. Be sure to check all of the crane hooks before using them. The crane hook should be attached above the joint of two panels or above a cross member when the top panel is in horizontal position. The rigging and the crane hook placement should be determined by the user so that no individual component is overloaded. The safe working load capacity for the MevaLite crane hook is 1,300 pounds, and a minimum of 2 crane hooks must be used when craning a gang of panels. The minimum angle of the rigging from the crane hook to the crane is 60 degrees. Never break the concrete bond with the crane hook when stripping. If the MevaLite crane hook appears to have too much play while attached to the panel, then you can measure the hook's reference dimension to make sure that it is still in tolerance. The MevaLite crane hook is manufactured at 23 millimeter, and the maximum distance allowed is 24 millimeter. The reference dimension is measured by pulling the clamping plate parallel to the hook. You can then measure from the top of the clamping plate to the middle of the hook to make sure that this does not exceed 24 millimeters. You also want to check the hook for other damages, such as the hooks being pushed in or folded out. You want to check the weld seams for any cracks. You also want to check to make sure that the hook itself doesn't have any corrosion or any pitting. And then you also want to make sure that the spring of the hook is still fully functional. If you have any of these damages, do not use the hook.